Hello everyone. It's so predictable, but I'm back on Genshin. I need to set up my chat on the screen. I just realized that. It's not showing up. That's fun. Let's see. Let's get this chat set up if it wants to. There we go. Just go through all these, get rid of the notifications. And now I can head back to Sumeru if the game would let me. Back to Aru Village to continue the story from last night. I was debating whether or not to stream tonight, because I wasn't really feeling it. I was like, but I want to play Genshin, I want to do the story. So I just compromised with myself and started streaming anyway. Because the Sumeru story is very interesting, and I kind of want to know what's going on. I think this is like the most invested I've been in a story since the last region I did, which was Inazuma. Mondstadt and Leeway's stories weren't that great for me. Didn't really think about it that much, other than fighting like Devalin. I can't actually remember what happened in the Leeway story because it was so long ago. But yeah, enough of me talking about past things. I'm going to get my rewards for things. What's this? Spend a total of 500,000 more. What was that for? Was that me upgrading artifacts or something? I don't think I need any more mythic things for leveling up weapons. See, I don't have the luxurious Sea Lord, but is it in this one? No, this one? This is fun because I don't know where I'm looking. It's probably in this one, because it's enhancement material. Unless it's just in the weapons. Oh, it is, it's in the weapons. I don't use them much, so I've still got so many. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna heal up Bennett quickly. Will it not? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I remember it doesn't heal him fully.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. You shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Next local. Hello, Shani.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, another local to go to. Aw. Love just seeing random cats out in the middle of nowhere. Let's do some quick cooking. See, what do I have that I can make? Not a lot. Actually, no, I can make some crispy potato shrimp platter. Yes. Get more proficient. Oh, only got a bonus. Okay, so that's all I can make are crispy potato shrimp platters. I can make a couple of the northern apple stew. Okay, I think that should be alright for us. I don't really know what's going on. I don't even think I'm meant to be talking to him. So... Oh, they're talking about Elazar. Yeah, he wasn't the one I had to talk to. It's this guy.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Can't explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young, so as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy!
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
Hmm? What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Oh. Welcome to Act 4. Where's Sino? Oh, he's over there.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side.
Unintentional rap.
I'm no match for this guy.
Or just unintentional rhyme.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it! At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking. But then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, and many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Ooh, that scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies then.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Well, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
That's all the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's part of being a mantra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we'll find something there.
Very well.
Isaac! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Oh, okay, we're doing another follow.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
I love how his run is just a long singular line in the sand, and then mine's just little footprints.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays. There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it works.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. There's a mushroom, but that's out of the area. These are all daily necessities. Oh, that's the same one. Observe the tent. Looks like someone has been living here in this entire time. Wow, that was it.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. In the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant.
You mean
The
someone else
footprints
has been
head in that
here?
direction.
Just gonna talk over the top of him.
But who would
Didn't even
come
know he'd
looking
finished.
for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
I love that he said that without even opening his mouth. We There's a Sealy down there. Why is it tracking that quest and not the main quest? I'm only doing the main quest right now.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back. Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
Hello.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Al-Haytham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own. Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village. The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals you mentioned.
Ooh.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah.
Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
One of them sounds familiar to
One
me.
thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Oh, she's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
Oh, did it just... it looked like it suddenly turned into daytime.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebat with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Ooh, someone's been eavesdropping. To Caravan Rebat. I'm not running all the way there. Cannot be bothered. Teleporting is the best method.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The Academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the Academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels.
Hey, Thea. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebat is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Okay. Oh. Hit the wrong button.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Edgar, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Nice. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Though it's Genshin, everything goes wrong. Excuse me, Zhongli. Ooh, fire.
Stabilize.
Shield. What's there? It would be funny if it kept the shield on.
There yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild
Wow.
stab in the dark.
I had a feeling that something was gonna happen.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh no, we are surrounded.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't ya? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Edgar. You're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendral Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Ooh, is it fight time?
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Okay.
Following orders.
Into the wind.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha!
Wow, that actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Oh.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Cool. So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So who is this duck-tail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow! What a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for you.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Okay, so we are going to take a small break from this story because it's been 45 minutes and go and do some character building. So I do have Tia, I just don't use her at the moment. She has got a good weapon for her. But I would like to build her up at some point. I just got to make sure I'm actually giving her a good weapon first. Ah, okay, so this one recommends the bell. I do have the bell. Ito's using it right now, but she can use it. Plus it matches her aesthetic. And also you can see the difference. So yeah, I can focus on getting, I guess, her built, maybe. Yeah, EXP will be lost, sure. Okay. We are nowhere near these. So they are called sand grease pupas, or pupas, I don't know what they are. But they sound interesting. So I can go and do those, then I can go and maybe do some ley lines, because I will need to level up materials. Okay, we are mid-sandstorm. I don't know why, but I have like a feeling to just put her on the team regardless. She won't do a lot, but she would probably be useful. So we now have...
Your boss.
You got my boss. I hope she doesn't have my boss. This is interesting. Never played as Dia before. Other than in the Imaginarium Theatre, so... As I say, I think it's my first 5-star Claymore character as well. Is that true? Is it my first 5-star Claymore? No. Ito was my first 5-star Claymore. But I like Dia more right now. I don't like how far the sword is off of her back, but there they are. Yeah, she's doing absolutely nothing.
There is no escape.
As one with wind and cloud.
I kind of expected her to not do anything. Okay. A precious chest? Oh, it's a remarkable chest.
Who says there aren't benefits to a
Primo gems, and I got a... Ooh. No, not C, it's B. Nice. How many? 284. I can't buy any, but I can buy one. Okay, it's better. I have 5. Okay, so Dia should be able to ascend. And that should go up to level 22. I do have an Acquaint Fate, which I'm going to do now, because I only do these singular pulls. I don't do 10 pulls on here. Wow, the Debate Club. My favorite. Definitely. So, let's see, what artifacts does she need? The best that she can get right now is Tenacity of the Millilith, which is up here. I'm getting better at knowing where things are. I recently have been trying to get the Viridescent Verina set for Lynette, and going there so many times has helped me figure out where it is, just off by heart. What is that one? I don't know. But they also recommend Maiden Beloved, which I do have, but that's for Barbara. I'll do this one. Okay, I need Hydro. Maybe I should take Barbara. And Kaya. Okay, let's do a quick setup of a party over here. So we have... Right, we'll have Kaya, Bennett, Barbara, she's down here, and I'll have Kazuha so you can do Swell.
Want me to come along?
And yeah, I know my party level is lower than recommended. Oh, we need Geo. So sorry, Bennett. Is it Bennett? Yeah, we'll take Zhongli instead.
A walk would be nice.
My party level is lower, but doesn't matter. As long as I get it done, I will see how long it takes, and then I can adapt around that. Hopefully. Didn't want to do that.
Order guide you. Freeze.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Time to go.
Stabilize.
Let's dance.
Dodge this.
The wind knows me.
This is order.
Okay.
This moment will be frozen. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Quake.
Why did I not hold it?
Into the wind. Cool it.
Order guide you.
Don't get frostbite. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Okay, that was about like 2 minutes. Roughly 2 minutes. Not too bad. Could have been better. But I mean, I need to level up my characters more. We have a couple of the tenacity of the Millilith. So the flower and the circlet. The circlet needs HP percentage for me for the best stats, but it has HP on it. It needs HP percentage, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll do it one more time. Because I guess if I can get the characters started to be built early on,
Let the show begin.
Solidify.
I can then just focus on leveling them up later.
One with nature.
I will have order.
Come on, we can do it.
The wind knows me.
Crumble.
Come on, Barbara, charge. There we go.
Let's dance.
This moment will be frozen as one with wind and cloud.
Freeze. Order guide you. Gather.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Oh, so sorry.
Freeze them.
Quake. This is order.
Into the wind.
Wow. 1 second difference between them. Let's just hope I get another 5-star artifact, because that's all I need. Well, let's not worry about that one. And it's like I can see, because my friends and I share a Miro board that showcases what characters we have, like characters we want to build and stuff, and I keep changing my characters around because I can never decide who I want. So I've got 9 builds going on at the same time right now. But I'm only focusing on like 1 or 2 at a time. But they're just for the other 7 are like for plans for the future. Because some are easy to get, like I have for Raiden Shogun, wherever she is. I have like her best ones, I just need to get better versions, because like she does for the feather, that's fine, the feather's fine. It's the goblet. That's the sand. It needs energy, recharge, or attack as the main stat, which I don't have. The goblet needs defense, but it doesn't need defense, it needs electro damage or attack percentage, and I don't have that. And the circlet needs crit rate or crit damage, which mine doesn't have, because her elemental burst goes off of crit damage, I think. Does it go off crit damage? I think it goes based on crit damage, but it has a 641 base damage. And then the percentage just goes up as I hit them. I don't plunge with it much, but I do like that. I've been trying to keep her talents as leveled up as I can. Oh, that's meant to slide across the top. Right, let's put her artifacts on. So she's now got that one. She's now got the circlet. I'll say she can have the sand, because that is what she needs. It just says everything she needs is HP percentage, because I think that's what she runs off of. So I don't use, I'll say I don't use Barbara, but I just did. Well, that's fine. The feather is always attack anyway, and the goblet. Barbara's not going to be using it much, so I might as well give it to her for now. So she's kind of ready to go. I just need to level them up. So I shall do that. We'll get the... okay, so that's now on level 12. Okay, I've used up all of them already, just to try and get her health up. So let me just check her talent. Is it HP based? She's a support. So let's see, Pyro should be further down because she's a late edition character. Okay, so she can be an on-field DPS, which is what I kind of wanted her to be, but I'm accidentally building her for support, but she can tank damage and stuff. I can still try and get her better stuff. Because Rain Slasher was for Burgeon. But that's only for the Burgeon reaction that she gets from hitting Dendrocores, and I don't hit Dendrocores that often. So the best weapon I have for her on the on-field DPS is this. So, but then this gives her HP and this just gives her attack. I'll keep her as a support build for now, but I will eventually go and build her as a an attacker, because I kind of want to have her like on team support but attacking at the same time. She's got the really... I want to see what ones work with her. I was gonna say those would work, but then I haven't done anything in that line. The Sumeru ones don't really fit her. I still need to do the reputation levels. Let's do, if we can find any. Oh, there's one. Some ley lines. As I tend to spend more time in Mondstadt than I do anywhere else recently. I'm also gonna just check my achievements, make sure I've not forgotten anything, and go back to the old party setup. Oh, why is Dia on the team? Bennett! There you are. In the book, what have we got now? Is it the commission stuff? It is the commissions. I'm not doing any of the commissions.
Solidify.
Okay. I'll just leave the other two alone. I think the best part about Genshin is I tend to get distracted incredibly easily. Like, I'll be doing story 1 minute, and then I'm off doing ley lines and domains the next. And it's pretty interesting. Especially for me, at least.
As one with wind and cloud.
Crumble. Order guide you.
Now you shall perish. Teamwork is dream.
The wind knows me.
Shine down.
Into the wind.
Nice. Okay, that gave me 10. Next one. Berries.
Get out of here!
One with nature.
I will have order.
Let's light it up! Going in!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Torn to oblivion!
I don't know why I use that. It's kind of a waste. Okay. Next is just further down.
There is no escape!
Stupid hydro slimes. There's a dendro slime. Okay, so I got, oh, there's more. I'm running away from it. Gems. Wait, what was in the guide? Oh, I just need to finish Act 2. Okay. Unlock the new area. Okay. I like how this says that I haven't played Genius Invocation TCG when I have done the tutorial, but I haven't finished the quest. That's why I haven't finished the quest yet. I need to go speak to Diona. Okay. This is from a stream a couple days ago where I did do, well, not a couple days ago, like my second Genshin stream, where I was just messing around and found Sucrose and ended up talking about the Genius Invocation card game. I tried it out. It was fun. And I didn't finish the quest.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now!
I didn't notice you play any matches, Paimon.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
There's really a test?
Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Oh yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Where have I heard that before?
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the casket of tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
Oh, Hainan can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn, what a letdown.
Cool, a TCG friend finder.
Alright, now let's see this casket of tomes already.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Okay. Now to find Margaret again. She's probably by the fountain like she always is.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
It just looks like a box.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Can't be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
Alright. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
You can win this.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Okay, I gotta try and remember how to play it. Okay. Cool. Let me just... it's in gadgets. Can I not put it on a quick swap? That's annoying. Ooh, there's someone by the gate. Let's go. Oh, it's Swan. It's
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players. But we have to pass the test first, so we need to be 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
oh god. When it comes to your attention that a citizen of Mondstadt is in need, you must come to their aid promptly and willingly.
Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
Yes.
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Okay. What is in my deck? Okay, I just want to know what's in there first. Oh, okay, so it's just those. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of this one for now. Okay.
Ready when you are.
I keep forgetting it's the dice. Okay, technically that means I've got 3 cryo dice. Now make that 5 cryo dice. Now there's 6 cryo dice.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Okay. More dice.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Boom. Swan has been defeated. Loading screen is really bright. Oh my god.
Gosh, I'm lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time. But, ideally, not when I'm on duty.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the Catskill. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
Okay, let's see who our final opponent is.
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince, I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
Naturally.
What ho, fellow voyager of the Stellar Void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenance when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire.
That sounds like Mona? To me, at least. Wait, no, it's not Mona. It's Fischl.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Main Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? I'm on no fool's voice.
Yes, it's Fischl and Oz.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay.
Love how I made a mistake and thought it was Mona.
Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG duel.
Okay. Fischl, you're gonna have your ass beat.
Who else but the Princessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the Master of Cards hope to be crowned the champion. This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the Princessin, whose Al de Beurtelung des Grossen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Main Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true.
A duel between beginners?
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The Princessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Main Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore one step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player.
Indeed.
The Princessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immonachreich. Yet still you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Main Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
What? I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Princessin de Beurtelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the traveler's requiem?
Verily, 'tis time to duel.
Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Of course she has a card of herself. Ooh, okay. Okay, I will want that. And a food card. Okay, we'll just keep all the cards. I'm gonna go with sucrose
I want to help.
first. Animo dice, please. Wow, that's convenient. None of them were animo dice. Ooh, okay, we got 2. Okay, good, good, good. I shall... I'll just give that to her.
Stand clear.
Ooh. Opponent has switched to Kaya. I shall give this...
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Okay, so no valid targets. Okay. What have we got? Dendro. I don't have a Dendro card. Wow, that was so worth it. And next time you switch your character in to be the next active character. None of my cards are useful. Excuse me, is that... That didn't look like the Traveler's Handy Sword to me. Actually, no, it kinda did. It is my turn. Ooh, the white tassel. Just give me something nice.
I want to help.
Animal test 6308.
Okay, spread it around. Okay, so I want Animo. Wow, that's so useful.
Get out of here.
Just get rid of some cards so I can tune them to Animo. That one's... is that a Pyro skill? No, I can't use that. So more... Animal hypostasis.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Okay.
Absorption test.
Okay. And Kaya's down.
Doesn't look
Animo damage.
Small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
Okay. Give me something good. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll give her this artifact. Make sure to get some animo skills.
Stand clear.
Couldn't break the...
What happened? Oz, with lightning, twixt upper and lower mandible. Strike thy pointy beam into this obstacle and remove it from my path.
Main Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Yeah, please don't attack me. I've done nothing wrong.
Royal decree.
Go for it.
Main Fräulein.
Yeah.
Impossible! Ugh. The cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player. Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Oh, does that mean... Yep, I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch. Nice! Sucrose won 2 as well! Great work! It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Oh.
Fräulein wishes to give you
Someone has entered my world while I was mid-conversation.
Wow, it's Fischl's character card!
I dare not take advantage of the princess's generosity.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh.
Oh,
There, Tainari.
excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course. Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
I don't know what's going on.
When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you.
if you manage to become an official TCG player.
Hopefully not another test.
Probably not. Oh, Paimon bet
Tainari, you're in the way.
making it as an official TCG player. Let's go get our prize.
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo.
Okay, yeah. So, should have realized that the teapot settings from before.
With 3 electro dice, I summon.
Okay.
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations. You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player, but make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game.
Invitation board?
Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed. I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry. I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
I mean, it was fun. I don't think I would play it a lot. Like, I'd probably play it in my own free time. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, but it gave me Primo Gems. I'm never one to back down from having Primo Gems. Okay. I will go and get... What? Okay.
Isn't that Tubby? What's she doing in the cat's tail?
Hi, Tubby. Tubby.
Ah, it's you two.
What are you doing here? Wait, and how did you get out of the ceramic teapot?
Of course I can. But this is your first time seeing the outside of the teapot realm, isn't it? Although the Adepti created teapot spirits primarily to manage and maintain their teapot realms, our movements are not restricted to those domains. For instance, there's Jade Seeker, who travels far and wide to gather the rarest treasures in the land. But it is true that I, in contrast, rarely leave the teapot realm at all.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Huh. Well, since you so rarely leave, what's the occasion today?
I'm guessing you didn't come for a drink.
As curious as I am to know how the drinks here differ from those in Liyue. No, in fact, I was sent here for a reason.
What reason is that?
Let me guess. The TCG?
And as it happens, it has something to do with the Traveler, too.
How so?
Well, as I'm sure you've discovered, with the rising popularity of Genius Invocation TCG, inviting a friend to a duel in the tavern has become a fun way to pass the time. There's just one little problem. Many invitees currently have to travel an enormous distance to get here, turning the whole thing into quite an ordeal. I have therefore been sent here to create a little game room, using the same Adeptus art as is used to construct teapot realms. That way, anyone with an invitation will need only to think the thought, and they will instantly appear in the game room. You will be free to use the room whenever you wish to invite a friend to duel, and it will be far more straightforward for them to take you up on the offer.
Wow! This will make things much easier! for renovating her tavern with your Adeptus Arts, is she?
That shouldn't be a problem, since the realm will not be physically located within the cat's tail. Besides, we obviously sought the owner's permission in advance. She was quite enthusiastic. Oh, Liyue's Adepti arts sound pretty useful. Could you double the size of the tavern while you're at it? Unfortunately, my mastery of Adeptus arts is not sufficient to achieve this.
Huh. Yeah, that does sound like something Margaret would say.
Anyway, it's great that you're here. I was expecting to have to wait until your next visit to the Teapot Realm to fill you in. Right then, let's get started. Okay, that should do it. Over to you. Now you can invite friends to duel with you in this room wherever in the world they are. I hope it serves you well. Oh, and I almost forgot. A guy from the tavern wanted me to say this to you. Hope you will have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay. Thank you, Tubby. Okay. There's that one. And then I was gonna go outside to claim my commissions. And then I might end up the stream and then continue again tomorrow.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Or maybe the day after, I don't know. Ooh. Yep. Send them all off again.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
Thank you for complete. Okay, I can buy one more, and that takes my thing up to 6, which means I need to get 4 for my next one. So yeah, I will just do that to get more. Okay. This game really wants me to just keep getting Primogems. Okay. So, yeah, thank you for coming. And, yeah. I might play some more Genius Invocation TCG on my own, and maybe by the next time I log back in, I might be a higher level in that game. So, I'm gonna head off now. And I hope you have a good rest of the day, evening, morning, I don't know. But yeah, goodbye.